That's this evening's view. Not much daylight left, because I came here and did another video, a quick one, well, fairly quick one, showing the inside of the van, and then I forgot my phone. I'm not a sort of a TikTok and YouTube nutter. It's just that I needed the alarm to get up to take my daughter to school tomorrow, so I had to quickly rush home and come back, and now it's a bit dark. But oh, you can't see me. Let me go outside. Whee! So the wind's died down a bit, at least. It was blowing a gale earlier, really blowing a gale, and it was windy as hell. But this is my baby. That's my baby, and this is going to be home for the night. I think it's a full moon in a couple of days, so it's kind of almost a full moon now. And so look at that. It's beautiful. Look at that lovely blue sky. It's been pouring down rain all day. It's only cleared up the last sort of couple of hours. But look at that. That's my lovely view for this evening. What's left of the daylight. I should go for a walk. I won't film that because it's just empty beach, just wandering up and down the beach. Won't be anything to see. So I'm going to go for a walk and then go back in and get myself something to eat. But look at that though. Just take a moment. It's beautiful. It's not the first time I've been here. Back in the days when I had when I was car camping, because I couldn't afford a van, so I had to convert my car. I came here a few times then. I think I came here for to do a Christmas meal. That was on my channel somewhere right at the beginning. You see me, I did came here for Christmas. But now this is my baby. It's called Pig Boy, by the way. When I was in the shop, I went with a friend, and when I was in the shop, I there's a girlfriend, and we were in there, and she looked at the number plate and instantly went, Pig Boy. It's called Pig Boy because it kind of loosely looks like the number plate says Pig Boy very loosely. Ooh, it's a bit windy out there. Now I'll bring you back. Oh, I'm going to stick this light on. Ah! Why would you ever want a flash on it? Something I didn't mention in the video. I've just put out a video. Well, by the time this has come out, I'll have just put out another video about the camper transformation into something I can sleep in at night. And it's this burner here. It's quite a big burner and usually runs off a really massive gas bottle. I got this little regulator here that allows you to use a smaller bottle. You can, and that side there actually has you can have a big gas bottle off it as well, but you can also run it off that one. Now I'm presuming it won't last a massive amount of time, but I was thinking of space because obviously there isn't much space. I mean, that sits on there, it's more usually in the corner, that sits on there just nicely, powering my burner, and you know, there isn't really much space in here to put it. I mean, I could probably find a place. I could probably, if I tried, I could probably find a place. But it was just easier to buy a regulator that takes a small gas bottle and Bob's your uncle. It's not like I'm using it for, I'm not a gourmet chef. I won't be using it for doing massive meals. It's just be boiling the kettle and stuff. So and I only usually pull a one-nighter at a time, and so I'm imagining yeah, they're gonna, I mean, it's lasted pretty well so far. I've used it quite a lot. It's lasted pretty well so far, and yeah, I imagine over time it's probably more money. Yeah, you're probably paying more money to run such a powerful, because it's really quite powerful. This little kettle here I use when I go backpacking camping, and this does it in half the time, so it's more powerful, so it's using up more fuel. But weighing it up and the amount of camping I do, I think it's better to be a space saver than it is to worry too much about the money side of things. So that's what I forgot to mention in the video about all my stuff. That's there you go, there it is. Bosh, good job, don't mind if I do. Alright, let's see what we got for dinner. Now I put about 7 or 8 cans in there, so I'm just going to grab whatever's nearest. Where is it? It's the first one that come out, so it looks like it's ravioli, everything. See, I like to do that, you know, I like to give myself some mystery. What's for dinner? Oh, I don't know which tin it is, you know, that sort of thing. So I'm just going to stick some ravioli in there. This is my, I didn't think to buy or get, or I don't know if I have, because I've got lots of camping stuff, like stuff for the van to cook in and stuff like that. Because this thing is actually my my backpacker jobby that I take with me, that I at the last minute thought, I haven't got anything to cook in, so I just grabbed that. That's for backpacking really. I ought to have another set, but hey, it works at the moment. So I'll stuff myself with that, and I'll come back to you. Completely dark outside now, so I've shut the van door, because obviously there's no point in just opening it and then all the freezing cold air coming in and staring at a blank space. I can handle freezing cold air if there's a nice view, but view's gone. I sort of ruined it a bit by having to go all the way home to get my phone, and I bought a spoon. You totally got to fork it when you've got ravioli. Ruined that. So this is my first proper camp. As in, I did one camp before, but I was just using it to sleep overnight really, because once I'd got up I went straight out, spent the day with the family, and then come home, went to bed. And this is the first camp I've done where I'm actually in here, living in here and cooking in here and what have you. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. It's worked out quite well. And I forgot my little fairy lights. Ooh, turn that light off. Look at my little fairy lights. La 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 la. Good, isn't it? It obviously looks better when this huge bright light here isn't blasting you in the face. Gives off enough little ambient light just to sort of see around the camper. No massive detail, but just enough so you don't trip over stuff. And it looks good. So yeah, all good.
No creepy board game? Tomorrow. He's getting sleepy. I want to make sure I got my wits about me.
I thought you were leaving.
That's the moon. Pretty sure camera's not going to pick any of this up. The moon is so bright. Oosh. No. Ah! The moon is so bright. I can see really well. But of course, the camera's not going to pick that up. Can you hear the waves? It's gorgeous. I'll have a look around, but I don't think you're going to see anything. That moon is gorgeous. Where is it? Look at that. Gorgeous moon. It's so bright. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick any of this up. But even if you can't see anything, that's a gorgeous sound, isn't it? Right, and excuse me. Fine until the moment I want to talk, and then so I'm off to bed now. I've been out for another walk because I've recorded it, but I don't think I'm going to put it on the edit, so I'm explaining it now because I don't think you're going to see what I did because it's too dark. Well, I went out for a walk, another little walk, because it's gorgeous out there. There's a full moon. Well, no, it's not full. It's a full moon in a couple of nights, but it's near as damn it. You look at it, you can't really tell that it's not. And it's completely lit up, all the clouds, and you know the sea, the it's not foamy, but it goes kind of white as it hits the shore, and that's all been lit up. And everything's all lit up, and it's really bright out there. I took the camera, but the camera looks pitch black. It didn't seem to make any difference. It doesn't seem to be able to pick up the moonlight, but to the naked eye it was so bright and it was so pretty. It's you didn't need a torch or anything. And so I went out for a lovely long walk, and then I came back and thought, blimey, it's 12 o'clock, so it's time for bed. I'm going to get up in the morning, have brekkie and a drink, and then go and pick my daughter up from take my daughter to school. So so I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Got up a bit late this morning. I slept so well. I've woken up a couple of times by the rain coming down, and quite heavily. I haven't what do you call it? I haven't my brain's gone. I haven't insulated the roof, so it's quite loud when the rain comes down. So it probably wasn't that bad, but because I haven't insulated the roof, it sounds worse. And it woke me up a couple of times for that, but I was straight back to sleep. You know, it's not like I stayed awake while it was raining. That when it initially came down, it woke me up, but I just slept through it. Once I'd heard it, I just went straight back out, and I slept really well. I've got normally I haven't got a single duvet, so I left it as a single bed tonight and last night, and but I haven't got a single duvet, and I didn't want to bring a double duvet with me, and it just sort of, the weight of it, pull it onto the floor. I thought I'd leave it. I have to leave it as a single at the moment because it, as I showed you in a previous video, it's broken. So so I dug out my sleeping bag. Much rather have a duvet. I like to stick my arms and legs out the covers and that, but sleeping bag I'll have to do. So I was super warm. This is the RAB 900. I think it's a 900. It's like super warm, so it's too hot. I had to unzip it. But no, I slept really well, and so too well. When the alarm went off, you know where my phone is. When the alarm went off, I snoozed it about 107 times, and now I'm not late, but I've got to move a bit quicker than before. But I'll tell you what, this is why I do camping though. That's my view this morning. How lovely is that? Woke up this morning and that's what greeted me. Yep. Meep. So that's what greeted me first thing this morning, and that's the reason for doing it. You wake up in the morning, slide the door back, and you get to look at that. That's your view for the morning. Better than putting the TV on, isn't it? Watch listening to the waves coming in and watching the old clouds going by and stuff. It's lovely, and the wind seems to have died down. Yesterday it was blowing a gale. The wind seems to have died down now, and so it's really pleasant this morning. It's nice to be able to if it rains I can't really open the door because it just sort of pours into the camper, van, whatever it is. Yeah, I don't mind the rain. It's only for the fact that everything in here gets soaked and I have to keep the door closed. So it's nice to be able to actually open the door and get a proper view. Let's have a look. Ooh, squeaky. Okay, so that's the breakfast. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna have an all-day breakfast, but it's not all day. It's the morning. That's my babies. I love these because you just. Hang on, I'm holding the camera. I love these because you just stick them in the pan and boil them up, and it's got sausages and beans and mushrooms and something that I don't know what it is. I think it's like supposed to be some sort of egg thing. I don't know. Who cares? It's yum scrummer lunches. So I am gonna have breakfast. I'm not gonna film it though because like it's nothing exciting. I filmed my dinner last night, which is going to be exactly the same as this, cook wise. I think next time I'm going to fill up my fridge and freezer with stuff and do a proper cook, because yeah, what's the point of having a fridge and freezer if I ain't going to use it? That was the whole point. One of the reasons was to try and get me to be a bit more adventurous with the cooking. But coming out last night was kind of a bit of a last minute thing. It's like oh quick, because I haven't even got any frying pans or anything like that, or you know, plates and stuff like that, because this is such a last minute throw together. So I haven't got the facilities to cook properly at the moment. I think that's the biggest issue. So I need to get all that, and then I can start actually cooking properly and having a proper meal here, and it being no different to being at home. So I'm going to sign off now because I'm going to have my breakfast and I'm going to head. But that's it's been a good camp. I've really enjoyed it. I think my next camp is going to be in a tent. But that'll be probably a week or two away, but who knows, maybe sooner. It depends when I get the time. But I think the next one's going to be in a tent. But no, it's been a good one. I've really enjoyed it, and it's been a nice experience. First time ever. I was going to say first time ever in a camper. That's not true. I did convert a school bus a long time ago and used that for a bit, but I say first time in a long time, shall we say, that I've been camping in a converted van. And it's been really good. It's been really enjoyable. It's very luxurious. I'm not used to that compared to what I've usually do, but I'll definitely do some more of these in the future, and go somewhere a bit more interesting. This is fairly local. Anyway, so I'll see you next time. If you got to the end, thank you very much, and see you again soon.